All right, we are up and running. Audio looks good. I'm going to flip over to the gaming stream layout and get the BGM set up, and we will go ahead and get started. Alright, I think the game capture is good. We'll be using the same BGM playlist as the last session for Vampire Survivors. The track info will be at the bottom of the screen. And we'll be listening to some remixes of Castlevania tunes again. As far as I know, from the last few streams we've done of this particular game and these sets of songs, they haven't caused any problems with DMCA. So we will continue to use those for now. And I need to make sure everything is audible, that way I can hear the alerts as well. I'm going to keep the BGM about there. And folks can let me know if you can't hear the BGM or if it's too loud. Hey, Lion Tamer's here. Also, first time chat from Mysterious Phoenix. Hey, what's up, Mysterious Phoenix? Welcome to the gaming stream. We are jumping back into Vampire Survivors. It seems like my timing with this game has been good in that there's been kind of regular new content coming out. So there's been new stuff for me to check out every time there is a content update. So let's see what we want to do here. I will go ahead and take the new character, Christine Devane. She was released with the last update, and I can also tour the new map, which is a little bit different from the other ones in the game that we've seen, and also doesn't take as long to play through as a regular session. So I think we'll take her into the new one, and then maybe we'll switch things up and run across some of the other maps with the other characters. And maybe we can do like last time, and you folks can vote on who you want me to play with after this first run. Hey, Sourlad's here. What's up, Sourlad? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Lion Tamer says, welcome to the Cum Zone, Canada, United States, and Mexico. I don't know if we have anybody from outside of the zone today, but I'm sure they can chime in as necessary. Sarlat says, I'm fine, and you? I'm good. I was in a little bit of a rush getting everything set up for the stream today. Not because I woke up right before it, but because I had a last minute thing come up at work as I was leaving. But we are all set up and good to go. Well, first off, let's take a look at the new map. Well, maybe we can alternate between some of these other ones as we run through individual runs today. And yeah, again, let me know if I need to adjust anything with the BGM. So this new map that came out in the recent update last week is called Il Molise, which is a reference to some spot, I think, in Europe somewhere. It might be Italy, I don't remember, but it's a reference to this kind of mysterious spot where essentially stuff kind of, it's like a doesn't exist type place. And so this is a reference to that. So we'll go ahead and start on this one since it's laid out differently than all the other maps in Vampire Survivors. Let's do that. So for Christine, her perk, since each of the characters has either stats or ability bonuses that are unique to them. Hers is that she starts with an extra level, and of all the ones that the characters have I don't think that's necessarily the most useful. In fact, I need to double check her stat parameters over here on the left side, because there might be some different stat things that she has, but her basic special perk is that she starts with an extra level. We'll go Song of Mana for this one. And Christine's main weapon is the pentagram, which I never really played with before this. And it's kind of an interesting weapon, which I'll probably be spending more time playing with on the runs today to demonstrate. I'm gonna go Santa Water. So Il Malise is a pretty small contained map. There are no enemies here. So one of the things that makes it unique compared to the others is that no enemies spawn in Il Malise. Instead, it's plants that constantly spawn around your character, and as the stage progresses in the run, the plants get stronger and their sprites change, and the way they look changes sort of in a cycle. And the reason why I have it paused here, the pentagram is a screen clearing nuke, and it's on a really long cooldown timer normally, and as you upgrade it, its cooldown and effectiveness goes up as well. Let's see. We can try and go... King Bible. Because there are no enemies on this map, it also means there's no bosses, which means I think you only get one opportunity to upgrade one of your weapons. I think it happens at 10 minutes in. And so the build strategy for this one's a little different, because you're not necessarily under the same pressure as you normally are with enemies constantly spawning around you and trying to kill you. Which makes it kind of interesting. It's just a different sort of mode. It's kind of like a score challenge mode. To see how high of a level and how many essential kills you can get instead of just surviving, since the plants don't move. I think if you just stand in one spot, then they'll just continue to spawn around you, and as long as you don't touch them, they won't do damage. But we'll see what we can do here, because it does look kind of neat as their sprites change. For the pentagram, its evolution requirement is the crown, which is good because we can also get the experience bonus. As you can see, the little short plants and bushes are now being switched out for these taller, kind of alien plant looking things. Alright, we'll go... I'm still trying to figure out optimal combinations of tools, since you don't get the same evolve options and upgrades like you normally do. Because you want things that can either pierce or clear a large area, upgrading the pentagram is always good priority. But other things, I haven't tried Bible on here, but the Song of Mana, which goes in a column above and below, is pretty useful, especially once you get the damage on it a little bit higher. Another difference in Il Malise compared to all the other maps in Vampire Survivors, for folks who've seen me play this game on the previous streams, you know that the goal is to get to 30 minutes and not die. Oh, we can go Lightning. And then after 30 minutes, the Grim Reaper shows up and kills you and ends your run. Well, Il Malise is not 30 minutes, it's only 15. So this is going to serve as kind of a warm-up and also a way to show off the new mechanics with the pentagram if I can get it upgraded. Hey, Eric Salamandra's here. Eric said, my internet died. Did I miss the vampires or the survivors? Nope, you didn't miss anything, Eric. We were just getting started. We're playing on a new map called Il Malise. Basically, it's a map with constantly spawning plants that change as the run progresses. And I'm going to attempt to demonstrate the new mechanics with the pentagram weapon, which, again, I haven't really used before today on stream. I didn't think it was that useful a weapon. It turns out it's actually pretty powerful, especially if you can evolve it. Now we've got these kind of brightly colored trees with fruit on them. Let's see. We'll go Candelabra Door. That's area effect up. Try and get all of our weapons and defensive things to hit in a bigger radius. And knock everything down. Lion Tamer says, wait, are you killing the trees? Yes. The trees and flora in this area are all enemies. They don't move and they don't shoot anything at you. But if you touch them, they do damage. So instead of the constantly spawning enemies that path towards you and try and chase you around the map, these spawn nearby and sort of try and box you in. As far as I know, they won't ever get close enough to completely knock you over. But the point is to try and maximize your score and whatnot and quote-unquote kills. Because I'm sure it won't be that interesting if I just stand here in the middle for 15 minutes. Oh, now we got big flowers. Eric says, you should use the attack to hurt the trees. Yep, that's what we're doing. As we kill the immediate flora, we'll get more experience and can power up the weapons and passive items that we've got. And so there, you see the pentagram going off. As you upgrade it, it will gain a higher chance to not wipe the experience crystals off. In the beginning, it clears the screen, but it also doesn't let them drop any experience crystals. At max upgrade, it's got a, I believe, 100% chance to not take anything off the field or remove anything. So basically, you're wiping a huge square. I think it's the visible area that you can see. And then they're all dropping experience orbs. So the ability to nuke everything goes up sort of exponentially as you improve that weapon. Its only real drawback is that it's on a cooldown. And basically you have to wait X amount of seconds. I think it's something like 30 seconds before it goes off again. I see. Lion Tamer asks, when do you get to kill turtles? There aren't any turtle type enemies yet. I'm going to assume one of the future updates is going to introduce a water or aquatic type map. Every time this game gets a major content update, so far the developer has been adding new stages, new characters, and new things with the weapons. We'll just have to wait and see. Hey, I can see Iconic in the chat. What's up, Iconic? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Lion Tamer says if they ever add turtles, make sure to bring lots of straws and soda rings. Yes, we will be sure to stock up our characters with lots of plastic products. Iconic says, I'm wonderful. Hope you're great. Yeah, I'm doing well, man. It's Monday. Seems like the weekend was barely there. Alright, now the florist kind of switched again. We have these red tree bush things. And these pots give coins. In addition to the braziers, these blue torch things, there's also these pots that I believe are guaranteed spawn for money, which it's all well and good. I don't really need cash at the moment. There we go. Fire Breath power up or the NFT. That does a pretty good job of clearing the trees out. Smokey the Bear would be very unhappy with us. Eric says, oh god, my internet going crazy. Now every message is being duplicated. Yeah, I can't see it on this end, so hopefully your connection stabilizes. Mind Tamer says, also bring Kim Kardashian since she has so much plastic in her to kill a turtle. Eric says, I don't believe the Kardashians are real. It's very possible that they are just a manufactured product from Hollywood. The first in a line of human-like creatures to fool us all and provide entertainment. Alright, close to the 10-minute mark. Need to figure out one more weapon to grab. I'm gonna look for Rune Tracer since that one pierces. And it doesn't have an evolve, so we can fill up the rest of the slots with whatever we need. Lion Tamer says, so are there any real enemies or you just keep the trees from eating you? This map is unique compared to all the other ones in Vampire Survivors. There are no aggressive enemies. The trees just and plants sort of change their sprites and become stronger as you go. We will kind of alternate between maps so you folks can see all the different enemy sets in the game. But yeah, so there won't be any hostile enemies just on this map. But as you can see now we have these sort of berry bush things. The plant sprites are very detailed. I think they look pretty neat. And their HP, I believe, scales. I don't know if it's linear or exponential, but they continue to get harder to kill, so you have to keep upgrading your weapons or you'll just be mobbed by hostile plants. Alright, now we've got additional... This is a unique sprite, this kind of wizard-looking guy. He's got a wizard robe. That is, to my knowledge, the only time you get a treasure chest for an upgrade. And I have no idea if it's going to give us... Alright, we got the Gorgeous Moon. That is the update, or upgrade, evolve for the Pentagram. Iconic Redeemed Hydrate. I'm one step ahead of you, dude. Alright. Gorgeous Moon still operates like a screen clearing nuke, but I believe it does not wipe anything off the field. It converts some enemies into these brightly colored crystals, which are more experienced. And then when it goes off, it vacuums everything at once, like the Attract Orb. And so now the name of the game is going to be probably prioritizing cooldown to get that to go off as quick as possible. We've got less than 5 minutes before the run ends. You can tell it's about to go off again because it'll appear behind your character and start blinking around, turning enemies into crystals. And then after it goes off, you get the nuke and the vacuum. Eric says this game is like The Matrix. Well, if you mean being mobbed by tons of enemies in a horde, I guess so. And Naked Snake's here. I arrived from the Snake Dimension. What's up, Snake? Welcome to the stream. Alright, almost 12 minutes. More berry bushes. So we got level 2 on the Empty Tome, the book. That's our cooldown reduction. Let's see if I can get more of that. Since getting that maxed out puts the nuke on a pretty reasonable cooldown timer. I think it's like 20 seconds. Alright, now we got these sort of vine purple pillar things. It occurred to me that I don't really have a weapon that shoots at a distance. Continue to go water. If I can get Rune Tracer, I don't think I'm going to have everything maxed out. This run's going a little bit slower than some of the other ones. Naked Snake says, "Are you winning, son?" I think we're winning. It's pretty... You can't really lose on this map because it's more of like a time trial as opposed to survival. And now we got sprites of Old Man Poe and that weird wizard character. Snake says, 2 more days until Persona? Oh, that's right. Better start practicing for Fight Club. I will most likely be doing stuff with Persona next week. And then I will have to talk to Awazi about coordinating for Fight Club. But we will figure something out. I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping it runs functionally well online. And then once rollback gets added in the summer, then hopefully it'll be better. But we'll see. We'll test it out and just see how it looks. Either way, I plan on doing some stuff with Arena. Okay, we're in the last minute. Got a pretty big mix of all the different sprites so far. Eric says, dude, don't talk about Fight Club. Remember the rule number 1 about Fight Club? Don't talk about Fight Club. Snake says, 3rd rule Fight Club. Buy Chili Dog from Sonic. Oh, there's a Reaper. Alright. We get free res, and now we're dead. So 15:05, again, the run ends at 15. Gold earned 1342, level reach 52, enemies defeated 24,000, almost 25,000. Kind of a low scoring run. I think it's because Christine's innate abilities aren't that useful. But Ilmo Elise is fun. Maybe we'll do that one again later. Not quite as hectic and stressful as some of the other ones for sure. But let me look at her stats. Well, she has a higher cooldown. I see over here she gets negative 30% cooldown, which is pretty good. Especially considering her weapon takes so long. Let's see what else. This might... She has a negative might bonus, so she does less damage. Oh, she starts at low health too, I think. Interesting. Iconic says good hustle. Yeah, that one was kind of a warm-up. Snake says, to be honest, this game looks like it would be in the background of a live-action TV show, as generic video game as people are playing. Alright, so what I want to do, just like we did on the previous streams, is I'm going to put 3 characters up here in a poll, and you folks get to vote on who I'm playing next. Let me see, go poll, call it care. Who's next? I'm gonna go Cavallo, the panda. I think he's a panda. I'm gonna skip Mortaccio because his bonus is the same as Cavallo's, and we'll do Mortaccio as part of the next run. Palpia, I think she's a vampire lady. And we'll do Clerici. She's a priest. She's the one with the water right here. And we'll give this 1 minute. So let me know who you want me to vote to play. If we tie, then maybe I'll just flip for it. So feel free to go ahead and vote for who you want me to play as next. Cavallo's bonus is he gets additional projectiles every 20 levels. Pretty strong. Palpia has 1% duration every level, which is also pretty strong. She starts with the Song of Mana. Cavallo starts with the Cherry Bomb. Clerici, she starts with regen and max health up, and an area bonus at the start of the round, and she gets the water. Alright. Cavallo's in the lead. Eric says play as Goku. Yes. Goku the Hokage ninja from the popular series One Piece. Alright, Cavallo won, so we're going Panda first. Snake says, I still can't believe Wazzy put Kamen Rider on the throne. Yeah. I'm sure she did that for you, Snake. Alright, let's go Cavallo. We'll go to the Mad Forest. Iconic says he's also the king of games. That's right. Alright, so now we're back to the regular gameplay type with enemies closing in on our position. We put guides on. What's our curse percentage at? 30% curse. Curse is the passive that increases the speed, frequency, and health and damage of enemies. It just basically makes the game harder. And Cavallo's starting weapon, the Cherry Bomb, goes out a set distance and has a chance to explode into an area effect. I believe the explosion chance is tied to luck. Lion Tamer says she needs to put Coca-Cola Starlight on throne. Snake says he also plays card games on a motorcycle. That's right. We can go water. I'll try and vary my builds up per run to show off the different weapons. what we're going to do on the map is path our way towards the skull. I'm going to try and get Song of Mana on Cavallo here too. That has sort of replaced the Bible as my preferred defensive weapon just because it's got a wide range, and at Evolve it can slow, which is kind of nice. Let's see. I guess I can go Crown, try and get the Pentagram if it shows up again. I need to focus on some of my damage weapons and not kind of pancake my build here. We'll go Cherry Bomb. Whoa, Bat Swarm. Okay, up and to the left. We just need to get close. And then once we get all of our passives, we'll get the skull. Since we don't want it to occupy one of the 5 passive slots. We want to fill it up with everything else we want, and then all of the ones on the map are bonuses. So we should be able to get 16 if we play our build right. Eric says, no way, what a horrible future. Card games on motorcycles and not with very expensive holograms. I have not watched much Yu-Gi-Oh! Majority of things I know about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Universe I know from the Abridged series. Well, this song's not from Castlevania. That's okay. It's still a cool song. This is from FF4, I believe. Alright, we will go... Duplicator. More cherry bombs. I'll go axe. Prioritize damage. Still going to be the best strategy for these types of maps. Hence the term not pancaking the build, keeping the damage stuff upgraded. Snake says, that's it, activate spell card, Pot of Greed. Starlad said, I stopped when Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 came out, not planning on watching 8. Snake says stopped at Arc 5. Snake says you activate my trap card, Iron Scarecrow. Doesn't Iconic also stream Yu-Gi-Oh? I think that's what he was playing last time I saw him stream. Clover. Ah, Iconic says, yes, I do sometimes. Got it. Right now, these tanky green zombie things. Naked Snake says your pipe bomb activated my trap card magical cylinders. Eric says your cylinders activated my trap card cubes. A lot of trap cards. Okay, we need to get Tome since that one doesn't drop on this map. I can't think of a build instance where you wouldn't want to get cooldown reduction. It's helpful for every single combination, I think. Whew. Alright, now the waves are going to start getting kind of thick. We're going to have to kite them around, especially the tanky ones, try and pick our shots. We still don't have a defensive ability yet. Oh. Yep, the bats are coming. That's trouble. I'm not careful. Especially the more tanky enemies can get pushed right into you when the bat swarm comes. There we go, axe. I see out of the corner of my eye every time I get a pause, like an upgrade screen. There's the Yu-Gi-Oh! War going on in the chat. It's all Greek to me. Okay, Skull. We're not going to pick up Skull now because we get it for free on the map. Hey, Wazzy's here. Wazzy says, what's up, B-boy? Not much. We are killing monsters and vampire survivors. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. You're witnessing a Yu-Gi-Oh battle in the chat right now. Lion Tamer says it's the pineapple-loving e-girl. Hey, you better watch out, man. She has mod powers. She could forcefully eject you from the chat. Oh, Pink's here. What's up, Pink? Welcome to the stream. And there's Candelabrador. Eric says, I didn't know you did stream. Oh, to Iconic? Yeah, make sure to follow Iconic Boar, folks, if you haven't already. Especially if you want to learn more about Yu-Gi-Oh! I think I'm going to leave that last slot open for Clover, if I can find it. Getting the luck item, I think, pairs well with the Cherry Bomb for its detonation chance. And we'll continue to path towards the Skull Drop. Actually, I can slot something else into the final passive slot because we get Clover for free on the map. Spinach too. Need to remember the free ones that drop so I don't fill up my passive slots with stuff that we don't need. I have no Fire Wand. I'm gonna get Spinach. Oh, I see Zatch Bells come up in the chat. There goes the neighborhood. I've never watched Zatch Bell, so I have no horse in that race. You folks that are fans of the series can fight with Wazi. Alright, should be able to get Axe Evolve for lucky. Yeah, there we go. Death Spiral. That's a ton of projectiles. Eric says, I'm kind of tired today. Can someone bully Wazi for me? Be careful. She could send you to the Shadow Realm. Not that I think she would ever abuse her mod powers, but she could. Where is it? Skull's directly above us? Alright. This particular combination of weapons is absolutely shredding the Bony Boys. Okay, there's Song of Mana. Alright, now we just need to look out for Pentagram. There it is. And let's see. We can pick up one more passive. Maybe we do Projectile Speed. Bracer. Keep an eye out for Bracer. Alright, yeah, we got a pretty good offense going now. Naked Snake says, I activate the spell card Polymerization, fuses all my alternative accounts into one. Did anyone ever draw the Naked Snake Hydra? I think I requested on one of Wazi's streams, but I never went to go back and see if it made it into the rotation. I should check the Discord. Ah, I see Iconic is arguing in favor of Zatch Bell. Okay, Snake said she did do the Hydra. I'll have to go look. I don't think I was immediately present when that happened. There's Bracer, okay. Bracer is projectile speed. Oh, it's a big level up. Now we can go ahead and grab the skull and start making our way around the map to grab the rest of the free power-ups. And this is going to make things immediately more difficult. So we're going to head straight south, grab the clover, and then hook around to the right, get the spinach. Yeah, we got some ground to cover to get to the clover. What's the last stuff on screen? Now we got the tanky werewolves. Iconic says, bunch of stuff on screen. Yeah, it's only going to get worse. As I upgrade the skull, which increases curse, it's just going to fill the screen with more stuff. That's why I want to get my weapons powered up as soon as humanly possible. Because eventually the enemies will outpace my damage, and then I will die. Alright, we're maxed out on book, so that's good. Cooldown is fairly low. Cooldown 45%. Alright. I guess for Christine, the one who starts with the pentagram, she might have the best cooldown bonus. One of the other characters might as well. That's one thing I didn't think about. I'll get the cherry bombs. Like a bunch of basketballs just pelting this boss that's directly in front of me. Hey, Fancy's here. Fancy asks, have you listened to Glass Animals? I have not. I've heard of Glass Animals. One of these days, I'll actively listen to an artist you asked me about, Fancy. Alright, how close? Alright, right on top of the clovers. Just need to push through the werewolves and Zambambos. Oh, great. I gotta make sure I don't... Oh, there it is. Okay. Green clover kind of blends in with the background a little bit. Okay, now we got luck boost, which should help for the cherry bombs. I need to look that up. I'm pretty sure that the detonation chance is tied to your luck stat in this game. Oh, did I miss chests? I missed chests. Oh, those look like they're way up there, too. Oh, yeah, they're way up at the top. Ah, alright. Well, we have to head that direction to get spinach. Let's see, Starlight redeemed Hydrate. And Starlight redeemed Drop a Beat. So let's do this. I can just pause the BGM and not have to change anything. Alright, I haven't even thought about any beats to freestyle today, but we will go ahead and just sort of pull one out of the ether. And this will be sort of like a warm-up too. Back on goes the BGM. Alright. Beeline it towards the upper left corner of the map. Upper right. Iconic says woot woot 1010. Or was that supposed to be 10 out of 10? Either way, thanks, dude. Luck, experience, luck, speed, orb. Oh good, I see Wazzy's testing out the sub emotes. I might need to scale up the size and text on the Esh one. It's hard to read. Actually, let me see something. I have my window scaled down really small. Yeah, it's still a little bit small. Maybe I'll make the text bigger on that one. relatively close. Get 2 chests and then we're going to zip straight right. Not the most efficient path, but we should be alright. It is taking more damage to kill things now. It'd be nice to get spinach. Sarlat says, do you still need Wazi to make a poll? Not at the moment. I don't know if we ever confirmed that the poll command works, because I don't think she was here when we were talking about it last. So if Wazi is still listening, just to test out the mod privileges, because again, I can't remember if we got a read on this. Sarlat was on mobile and doesn't work. If you have a chance, I wouldn't disrupt whatever you're doing, Wazi, just to go to the computer, but if you get a spare minute and can see if the /poll command works, let me know. Oh boy, it's a lot of stuff. I hope no one here is epileptic. Oh boy, I'm gonna die. Why did it give me money? I don't need money. Alright, there's the other chest. Alright, Mean Evolve. Oh, okay. Gorgeous Moon, that's fine. Whew. Uh-oh. That maxed out my skull. Okay. I need evolves for pretty much everything. No, only 2. The water and the wand. I need spinach for the wand. I just need to get a chest for the water, for Labora. Wazi says, what poll do you want? I don't know, make something up. It's not for anything here, it's just a test. How about a genre of music in case someone requests a beat again? Or you can make up something to make fun of me. Either or. Who's the better streamer? Okay, so it works. Good to know. Alright, we got 9 minutes left on the run. Oh, my damage is a bit on the low side, I think. Normally I don't have trouble getting through waves till the very end. $93. Oh, we're not close. Two chests on the field too. That's not good, but at this point I need to push towards spinach. Fortunately, these flower things aren't very quick, so I can just sort of weave through them. Pull a Toho. Who's the better streamer? Pink won with the majority of votes. I don't think Pink is still here, but somebody go and screen cap that or clip that. and send it to Pink. And congratulations. I approve. Oh, Pink is still here. Pink says, what do I win? You win a dedicated co-host spot. At least on my stream. I don't speak for Wazi and her content. But you're always welcome to co-host on something we're doing here, Pink. I guess Pink's also technically the vice president of Salt Table Sessions, since we kind of jointly came up with the idea in just that random Monster Hunter session. If we were to dole out officer roles in Salt Table Sessions,
Money on my mother, mine. Cop 5 haircuts at the same time. White gold pants, jet ski made of wine. Foie gras bust of Albert Einstein. Get money.
Hey, Mysterious Phoenix subscribed. Thanks for the sub, dude. I appreciate it. I was going to say, for the rest of the officers, Matt would be the treasurer, and Wazi would be the secretary, because that's really funny. Hopefully you guys heard my alert. I need to go and up the level of the sound clip on that, I think. And of course, Wazi, I mean like an officer secretary, not like a clerical admin secretary. I just think the title is funny because you were an actual admin secretary at one point. Naked Snake would be the Kamen Rider advocate. Kind of like marketing, but only for Kamen Rider. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Minute 24. Oh, that's a lot of mummies. Okay, I cannot just plow through. I'm gonna take too much damage if I do that. Or straight up die. Alright, that's one revive. I do not have another one. Yeah, not having the evolves on water and wand and the spinach bonus is hurting my damage here. Okay, we're pretty close though. I just have to inch my way to the right. Or if I see a gap, just book it. Ooh, that's the stage boss. Kind of an Alron. Alronate. And a bunch of little minions. And the screen immediately fills again. Where is it? I missed the chest. What we got? Alright, Labora, that's good. Guess the only thing we can evolve at the moment. Now I need to get the spinach, which is right next to me to the right. Oh, actually, it's gonna be difficult to see. Oh boy, I was not paying attention. There's the spinach. Okay, now we are more or less good. But I gotta get some health back. If I just keep the enemies off me, I can wait out the last 3 minutes, I think. Snake says, right now I'm just making Team Tosker Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Do it. Post it on the Discord. Alright. There's Hellfire. With that, we are maxed out on all of our passives and weapons. I could try and push towards getting Pomarola in the south, but I don't think it'd be worth it. It's just regen. It's not that useful. Okay, now we should be good. I don't know if I'm sold on Pentagram for someone who doesn't have more innate cooldown. It's strong. I think it takes about 20 seconds-ish in between charges versus characters like, I think Christine's got the innate cooldown passive. She gets it a lot faster, so she can nuke the screen a lot quicker. Alright, almost at minute 29. Sourlad says, is it DNI spell? Target. One green arrow and it becomes dummy thick and gains more arrows. And he'll alert the guards. The clap of his booty cheeks. That's a lot of levels. I think my record for total levels on a good run is like 180 something, I think. It wasn't with this character. Iconic says, so much is happening, but I assume you're doing good, so who go Raku? Yeah, we're pretty much in a holding pattern until the end of the run now. I advise you not to look directly at the screen because there's so much stuff flashing and going off. But yeah, we're we're good. Ooh, let's go over there. It's a little bit dicey because it took so long to get the evolves. But now we're good. And we're about to die. Minute 30. There we go. Alright. Much better. We hit 165 in level, killed almost 50,000 enemies. Total damage was Gorgeous Moon. I guess because it's just killing everything at once. Labora's right behind it. Those concentrated kill zones right around the character. Alright. Pink says, if you're ever worried about flashing in bright colors, you can do the anime thing and add a slightly gray transparent layer over the game. I think you can turn off some of the visual effects if you wanted to as well. Let's see. Yeah, in fact, you can just turn off flashing VFX. Well, let's do that for a run and see if it makes a difference, because I don't want to just burn people's eyes out. I think the developer knew. Alright, let's do another round. I'm going to pick another 3 characters. Let's go slash poll car. Who's next? We'll go Mortaccio. He has the same bonus as Cavallo for the projectiles. We'll go Poe. That would be interesting. And Porta. Doesn't meet guidelines. Why not? One of the names? TOS or something? Why does it not meet the guidelines? Oh, that's weird. Huh. I didn't change anything, but... Alright, so your votes are Bony Boy, Old Man, or I think she might be a vampire? I don't know what Porta's deal is. Poe's in the lead, 75%. Oh, Porta got another vote right at the end. Alright. The old man with the garlic. Alright, this will be a challenge. I haven't played with this weapon in a while. Permanent 25% pickup radius. And minus 30 max health. So Poe's a bit of a glass cannon. He starts with the garlic, which is not a weapon I actively use anymore. But we'll give it a try. We'll cycle over to the inlaid library. Ooh, oh boy, that's fast. We'll go ring. Because of the curse level, the enemies are pretty fast and tough. Right, we'll go Song of Mana and Garlic for the defensive weapons, and we'll see how that works this run. Let's see. We'll go Duplicator. Because we need it for the ring. Snake says, I have made a spell card. I will have to pop by the Discord and check that out after the stream. Alright. Do I want to go pentagram again? Let's switch things up. I'll go axe. Oh boy. I do not want to get mobbed since this character's got less health. Oh, I should have got Pomerola. I need that for the evolve. I guess regen's not bad to have on this guy anyway, since his health is so low. We'll continue to push garlic. We're making our way to the left because that's where the tome is located. I'll go Candelabrador for the axe and general effect up. Do I want to go crown? I'm going to go garlic. I could go birds if they come up. Yeah, well, let's keep an eye out. I don't think I've shown off the evolve for the birds yet. Maybe I did a couple streams ago. Yeah, I'll go garlic. The reason why I haven't been using garlic in most of my builds is it's useful early on, but it kind of falls off late game. The barrier is good, but eventually it won't stop a lot of the later waves. So its usefulness kind of tapers. But we'll work on getting its upgrade. Its upgrade doesn't knock back either, which is kind of a problem. Unlike the Bible. Okay, almost at level 8 with the garlic. Then we need to keep an eye out for the heart. The Pomerola. Snake says, you know, it's fun coming up with dumb Yu-Gi-Oh cards using stream art. Might have a a job opportunity. Where is it? Is it Konami owns Yu-Gi-Oh? I wouldn't work for Konami. I can't imagine they treat their employees much better than they treat their properties. Alright, ring. We're at level 8 on Garlic. Or no, 7 on Garlic. Alright. I should have waited. There it is. Okay. Ready to evolve on Garlic. One more level on Ring. Need to upgrade Song and Axe and keep an eye out for birds. Okay, there's the book. Alright, we're gonna get an evolve. Nope. Ooh, Guess I can go Crown. Yeah, I guess I'll go Crown. We got a couple more slots open for passes. We need to keep an eye out for Skull, too. Sarlat says, to Naked Snake, Dilly Bar the Forbidden. Oh, there's Ebony Wings. Now we just need Pichone. On the topic of Dilly Bars, I was telling Wazzy this yesterday, but I was on Bits' stream after we finished up here, and we're talking about Dilly Bars, and Bits said they don't mind Dilly Bars. So that is definitely a conflicting opinion than the one Wazzy always is yelling about. I have never tried one. I can't remember the last time I was even near a Dairy Queen. But if I'm ever near one, I'll have to try it and then make a decision for myself if it's as terrible as Wazzy says. Is it a funny running joke? Of course, but I kind of want to know for myself if the product is as terrible as she says. Like, what if all of the rage and vitriol stems from one bad encounter, and it's actually a good product? Iconic says, oh, you played that Goose Game with Bits? No, I was just watching on their stream. They were playing Super Animal Royale when I got there. I missed the Goose Game. Was it Untitled Goose Game that Bits was playing? Alright, if this boss drops a chest, I'm just going to leave it. I still haven't figured out if it's consistently a rule that you have to be past 10 minutes before you can evolve something. rather than take a chance, I'll just leave it there. Okay, song. We're looking out for the white bird, Pichone. Oh, Snake says, no, it was Among Us, but they're geese. Oh, okay. Among Goose? Is it called Among Goose? If not, then that's a branding opportunity missed. Alright, prioritize damage. It's kind of difficult with the screen getting filled up, but you can see the dark purple bird orbiting around me. That's Ebony Wings. And it will shoot 'em up style, send out projectile barrages. And I need its counterpart, the white bird, Pichone, in order to upgrade it. We can go spinach and skull for the last two, and then once I upgrade the birds, I'll see if I can get the fire wand. Alright, I see Naked Snake redeemed drop a beat. So let me pause this and take a drink. All right, what are we thinking for a beat? Maybe something a little bit more hip hop-ish. We can try something like. I almost knocked my drink over. As the princess said on the topic of beatboxing, it is impossible to make beatbox sounds without moving your hands. It is an innate, involuntary reaction. And as a result, I almost knocked my drink over. Iconic says, hydrate. Will do. Alright, where are we? Candelabrador? Alright, 10 minutes. Okay, we need skull. Ooh, triple chest. Nice. And no evolves. Really? That sucks. No, I didn't see. Iconic says 10 out of 10. Thanks, dude. Spinach. There's Pichone. Okay. It's our last weapon. Now we just need the skull. It's kind of funny on the topic of freestyling and beatboxing. For some reason, I always seem to come up with the most creative freestyle stuff in the shower. It's never on the spot. I need to practice my freestyling more, which is good. It's good that you folks put me on the spot. All right, we got our first evolve. This is Soul Eater, the garlic evolve. That puts this black hole damage field all the way around your character. And it does do pretty decent damage over time. But like I mentioned earlier, it does not knock back. So as the waves get tougher, they'll just walk through it and they won't get killed outright. So you kind of need to pair Soul Eater with something else that's going to do damage near your character. But it won't sustain till the late game. It'll fall off. There's a skull. Alright. Now we can get the book. Again, the reason why I'm waiting till I've got full slots is so that the free items like the book don't occupy space to be taken up by other things I'm waiting to pull via the level up. I'm gonna make my way to the left one more and get one more free book. Yeah, we'll now make our way to the right. Go get the mask. Oh, this isn't a Castlevania song either. I should just put the entire artist playlist from GOAT in here when I'm doing this. All the tracks slap pretty hard. I kind of wanted it to be thematically dedicated to Castlevania, but apparently I can't even consistently get all the tracks in there. I'll remember that for next time. Okay, we need to level up the birds. That's it. All the other weapons are ready to evolve. Okay. Now I got Manaha? Manamana? Apparently most of the things in this game are Italian puns. I don't speak Italian. Iconic says, oh nice, puns are the best. I agree. Puns are great. I know some people don't like them, but that just means they're not cultured enough to appreciate wordplay. As a lyricist, I can appreciate good, clever wordplay. Okay, we need to evolve the ring and birds. What I really need is an orb, a tracked orb. Vacuum up all the stray experience crystals that I've left as I'm pushing to the right. About halfway. Naked Snake says, there we go, I made pot of ass. Good job, man. I hope it does something thematically appropriate for the name. Evolve. Thunderloop, okay. Evolved Ring. Alright, now we're going to start pushing Curse. Snake says, the card allows you to draw 2 cards. I see. Yeah, now we got Medusa. 15-minute boss. Okay, here's the upgrade of the birds. This is Vandalier. It basically fusions them into one, and then it frees up one of your slots. And Vandalier shoots these volleys of rainbow lasers. They're pretty powerful. Oh, we can go Pentagram. I will go Pentagram. Why not? I said I wasn't going to do it, but we have it readily on hand. And when you get Vandalier, it, again, only occupies 1 slot, but you have to upgrade it back to level 8 again. Which is kind of a unique weapon. There's only one in the game that does that. Okay, keep pushing Pentagram. Okay, right next to the mask. There it is. Okay, now we just need to continue to power up everything in the arsenal and wait out the end of the run. Try and go for level record. Alright, maxed out the pentagram. All we have left is the mask. Alright, I'm going to park here and see how effectively this loadout's dealing with the waves. The Vandalier, you can tell it's just these constant barrages of rainbow projectiles, which isn't too bad damage-wise, but the spread is weird. You can see how it sort of oscillates back and forth around the character, but it's not really a continuous kill zone. For that reason, it's not my favorite. There's basically dead zones that are kind of a risk. Five chest. Alright, there's Gorgeous Moon. Lion Tamer says, hasn't felt like an hour and 42 minutes. Yeah, time flies whenever I'm playing this game. Because runs can last up to half an hour, I've been up far too late just messing around at builds and playing this game. It's kind of nuts. Again, this game's like $3 on early access. It's a lot of fun and is actively being developed. Alright, before we jump back in, I'm going to run to the little Raku's room. So I'm going to mute and I'll be back in just one sec. All right. Iconic says, welcome back. All right, let's jump back into the chaos. Technically, I could have let it run, but there is a risk that a boss could get through the barrier. So rather than do that and potentially waste the run, that is why I didn't do that. In fact, I think I only really need to be careful with the 5-minute point marks or breakpoints in the run, since the bosses will spawn nearby and kind of path directly to my position. I just need to be sort of aware of that. Other than that, I don't really need to do a whole lot at this point. I could be wrong. As the waves get stronger towards the end, I might have to dance a little bit. We'll see. I'm not just going to idle. I'm going to sort of move back and forth. But while we're doing that, I guess I can talk to you folks about some upcoming content stuff and plans here on the channel. As far as stuff I'm working on, we are going to be continuing Pokemon Uranium again this week. 2 weeks in a row. Hasn't happened in a while. Okay, there's the boss, 20 minutes. Looks like the bird's kind of keeping him out. I'm just keeping an eye on that green dude, make sure he doesn't get through the shield. Speaking of Pokemon, Sarlad says, biblically accurate Pokemon still on the table? Yes, and I don't think it's a spoiler. I will get yelled at if it is, but Wazi, Pink and myself are planning on doing that on her stream next Tuesday. We were just talking about it today and we sort of locked everything in. So the plan is to have a collaborative drawing session with chat next Tuesday for Biblically Accurate Pokemon, where we will be taking your requests and turning them into horrible nightmare fuel as dictated by thematics found in the Bibble. So yes, we will be trying that out next week on Tuesday unless something with Wazi's schedule changes. If that happens, then obviously it'll adjust to wherever, but yeah. I'm looking forward to that. I think that'll be fun. Who knows, if that works well, maybe we can do Biblically Accurate Digimon. If that's something you folks would want to see, then make sure and let us know. I think Biblically Accurate blank is a lot of fun in general. Just looking at all the things people have been creating online, with the memes. So I'd definitely be down to experiment with other properties. And then just see what you can do design-wise. Other things content related. We don't have an ETA on the next Salt Table session yet. We know what we're going to do and we're sort of getting everything together, but because the Toxicure team's kind of busy later this month, I don't know if we're going to get another one of those in before April. But we've already set up the idea for what we're doing. So there'll be another one of those coming up soon. As far as other things ongoing on this channel that I'm playing, Monster Hunter Rise will be back at some point soon. That one's sort of in and out of the rotation. I would like to finish Pokemon so I can start up something new. Thinking about doing... Well, it'll depend, actually. If we don't do dedicated streams for Monster Hunter, which I haven't decided at this point, the next long-form game we play is going to be another collaborative one. But again, that might not be till April. But I would like to play DMC 5, since I never beat that one. We'll just have to see. I kind of like the idea of alternating the long plays between older stuff and newer stuff. Since we just finished God Hand, which is technically a retro game, which makes me sad. I would like to play through Breath of Fire 2 on Advanced at some point too. That will most likely be in the future once we finish up some of the other long plays. And also, I guess it would be good to update you folks that are regulars around here. I have tentatively locked in the date for the affiliate celebration stream, which I know it's kind of far apart, but again, I kind of hit the goal earlier than I planned, and I still have to create some assets and stuff for that. But right now, the affiliate celebration stream is tentatively scheduled for the 27th of this month, which is in 2 Sundays, I believe. Last Sunday of March. And looking at the poll, 80s night won, so we'll be doing 80s songs for karaoke on the affiliate celebration stream. And if anything changes, I'll let you folks know, but that date seems to work fine for planning purposes. And I'll post on Twitter. And also, maybe 1 or 2 weeks before, we'll see, I will post a redacted version of the set list. And so you folks can try and guess what songs I'm going to be singing on there. Pink says, 80 songs. Yeah. That's the one I was hoping was going to win. That means whenever I do the next one, which I haven't figured out the frequency. But the next one will be dedicated to Japanese rock songs. Just so we're clear, Pink. When I say 80s songs, I mean 80s songs in English. There won't be any Japanese songs there. But I can look at putting. Are you talking about Bizer, the one track I showed you? I can look at putting Angel on the J-Rock playlist for the next time. I haven't practiced that one in a bit, but I do know that song pretty well. And that song came out in the 90s, technically. I don't really know a lot of 80s era Japanese rock songs. Maybe at least one by X Japan that I haven't actually sung before. Most of the stuff I know came out in the 90s and 2000s. But yeah, I'll put Angel on there. I haven't planned out the set list for that yet. It's largely going to come down to testing how good stuff sounds with a vocal backing track, since I don't have instrumentals for a lot of those older ones. But as long as I tweak the audio settings, even if you can hear vocals in the background, I should be able to drop the levels so that it's more like I'm singing with a accompaniment. As much as I like instrumentals for all of them, I don't have instrumentals. But yeah, I'm glad you like that song. I'll send you some other ones later. That particular band I never hear people talk about, but I don't know people that listen to a lot of J-Rock and Visual K that came out of the mid to early 90s. Most of the stuff got really popular in the 2000s. Alright, where we're at? 26 minutes. $26 minutes at what level? Level 120? That's not bad. Looking at how the waves are breaking through Soul Eater barrier. They're not getting super close, but I get the feeling I'm going to have to do some dancing at the very end. Like 28 and 29. The lack of knockback on Soul Eater is kind of noticeable. Maybe the pentagram will even it out a bit, but it's on such a slow cooldown. Guess we'll find out. Curse 80%. I've yet to get good enough at this game where I can play with maxed out Curse. I have the passive at 3 levels of 5, I think. 50% Curse base is pretty insane. The enemies move really fast. And that's basically super hardcore mode. Alright, minute 28. I've got Medusa heads. Oh boy. They're not getting super close. If I didn't have the area radius up, then I think it'd be more dangerous. Alright, last 50 so seconds in the run. Basically, you have big versions of all the enemies. Oh boy, okay, now they're getting close. I think I'll be okay, but I need to really pay attention. And it's kind of funny how even this late in the run, just due to the sheer volume and speed of the enemies, pentagram goes off and clears the screen, then immediately just fills up again. Alright, there's the boss. Revive. And that's the end of the run. So how do we do? Hit level 164 with Poe. Gold earned almost 14,000. That's a lot. 60,000 enemies defeated. Gorgeous Moon again is our DPS max by considerable margin too. Almost double the next in line. Not bad. Again, I don't think this loadout is really that efficient. Garlic just doesn't really have much power towards the end. But it's functional. It didn't die. Alright, let's do another run on... This will be a tough one. I might actually die, depending on who everyone picks. So let's do poll. Who's next? We will slot in Llama, the lady with the axe. Her bonus is she starts with increased might move speed, but she gets more curse every 10 levels, so she's the most difficult character to use, I think, but she's pretty strong. Let's put Arca on here, and we'll go Pascalina. Arca's bonus is weapon cooldown every 5%, max 15. That's pretty good. Pascalina gets faster projectiles by 10% every 5 levels, max 30. Also pretty good. These three are, in general, pretty fun to play with, but Llama is tough. I've actually failed runs trying to beat it with Llama because of her curse bonus. Lionhamer says, Quesadilla better than Llama? Oh, Llama's in the lead. 50%. Alright, poll's locked in. Alright, you guys must want to see me suffer. That's fine. Let's see what happens. We go Llama. Dairy Plant. This is a pretty tough map. I think this is the toughest of the three basic ones. I do not think I'm gonna go Pentagram this time. I could go Bible. Yeah, I'll go Bible. Note how fast the enemies are at the very beginning. My ground speed's still faster than them, but they are booking. And that is due to the curse power-up. Hey, Edward's here. What's up, Edward? How you doing this evening? Welcome to the Vampire Survivor stream. Alright. Oh, Candelabra door. I do not want to pick up Skull this early. That would compound the curse power up and make my life infinitely easier. Or more difficult, rather. I guess I didn't need to get Candelabra since there's one on here, but kind of want that area effect up as soon as possible for the Bible. Alright, I guess we're gonna go Bible and Santa Water. Woo! I'll get stuck there. Oh boy. Alright, effect. What I really need is damage. Wazzy says I'm back. Drop it, B-boy. Drop what? Oh, drop a beat. Lion says, nah, that's a lot of damage. Alright, let me pause here. Just want to pause a spot where I'm not instantly going to die as soon as it starts up again. Okay. Walsey has redeemed drop a beat. Alright, I think I got one. Sort of mid-tempo. Alright, now, am I going to die instantly after I restart? I guess we can go wand. Snake says, I watched that Turning Red movie Sunday. I heard a lot of people talking about that. Opinions seem kind of mixed, but the dissenting opinions I've seen are kind of weird. I don't know. It's a kid's movie, right? How can people be so opinionated about a kid's movie? Oh man, I missed a chest down there. There it is. Oh, that's not in a good spot. I see. Wazzy says that she approves of the card Snake made. Wazzy also says, people think the movie is bad because it's about being 13 and being a little cringy. Wazzy says it's cute and relatable. That is the argument that I've seen. People were saying it was cringy, but all teenagers are cringy. That seems like a really weird criticism. I can understand if the humor was like really dated or just didn't match, but if it's just kind of silly and cringe, that's a weird reason to want to pan a movie to me. But I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. Maybe it's just because I was 13 40 years ago. Back before electricity was invented. Oh boy. That's a lot of dudes. It's a lot of dudes moving very quickly. Naked Snake says, do you know the Pharaoh from Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, do I know of the character, or do I know him personally? I know the character, just based on what little I know about Yu-Gi-Oh. Or were you trying to call me old? Oh boy. Iconic says, got to go. Thanks for the fun stream. Best of luck with everything. Thanks for tuning in, Iconic. I will catch you next time. Take it easy. Naked Snake says, I mean because you're old. Yes. I went to school with the ancient Egyptian pharaohs. We did all of our schoolwork on stone tablets, carving hieroglyphics. Line says, me and Pharaoh go way back. I helped him activate Kaiba's mother. I guess it wasn't just the rules that were getting screwed. Wazzy says, also it's Pi Day? That's true. 314. Quick, which one of you in chat can recite all the digits of pi from memory? Wazzy says, I got a strawberry rhubarb one. I like cherry pie. Cherry pie is good. I guess we can go wand. I see Sourlad has recited a whole bunch of digits of pi, and I have no way of proving whether or not he did it from memory, so I will just trust him and award him full points. Oh, and everyone's weighing in on their preferred types of pie. That's good. Blueberry pie. I haven't had a blueberry pie in forever. That's also a good one. What about pecan? You folks like pecan? Oh, Bible. Oh boy, I need some health. Wazzy says, I like lemon meringue, but no one else in this house does. I like lemon meringue, but I like lemon stuff, so it's not too surprising. Snake says, okay, I have to go. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Later, Snake. Thanks for tuning in, man. And we'll catch you in the next stream. Hope you have yourself a good evening. Tell all your alts I said hi. Where's Santa Water at? Oh boy, alright. Alright. Stay away from that. Wazzy says, the pink, what's your favorite kind of pie? Lion Hammer says, time to order a pizza for $3.14 along with some chocolate Dr. Pepper and Coca-Cola Starlight. Lion says, nothing beats a yummy pineapple pizza. Oh boy, you done did it now. Pink says, I'm not huge into pie, but I really like slime pie. Can you elaborate, Pink? What is slime pie? Is that actually a dessert? On the topic of pies, how do we feel about pot pies? The savory, meat pot pies. 'Cause I do like those. I don't eat them very often. I don't know how to make them from scratch. But I do enjoy them from time to time. Or shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie is legit. Oh, Pink says it's a pineapple jello sort of thing. It's got cream cheese in it too. So kind of like a parfait almost. Now, if Pink eats pineapple, then I'm assuming Pink isn't in the camp of hating pineapple that Wazzy is always trying to expand. Pink says, I never had a savory pie, so I don't know. They seem like they would be alright. Yeah, the way pot pies are normally made is like a flaky crust and a topping, and inside it's a mix of meat and vegetables and like a savory gravy. Meat pot pies are great. Chicken pot pies are legit. Beef ones are also good. Oh, Pink says, I love pineapple. Well, good. I'm glad someone else around here can defend pineapple against the slander that is everything Wazzy says. Still no Santa water. Okay, I'm gonna wait till after the 10-minute mark and try and get Death Spiral. Wazzy says, you're all just mad because I'm louder and more correct than you. Pink says, you're only louder. Yeah, no one really likes getting a headache. But I will maintain that pineapple fresh from like a farm or something is great. Chilled fresh pineapple is very good. And my favorite way to eat it is grilled. We've talked about Brazilian steakhouses and joints. That is my preferred way to consume pineapple. Canned pineapple is pretty gross, admittedly. I do not like canned pineapple. And that's usually what people put on pizza. So, despite my being fine with pineapple on pizza, it's not my preferred way to eat it because they're not using fresh pineapple. Now, if they grilled it or seared fresh pineapple and put that on pizza, that would probably be bomb. because then you could keep it from getting soggy and getting like all the juice and stuff everywhere. That would be much better. Zarlat says, you're lucky the pineapple flavored gummy bear was sold out, Wazzy. Pineapple gummy bear is the best flavor, in my opinion. It's my favorite. Pink says, don't be smug because you have better lungs than me. Lion Tamer says, chocolate on strawberries is amazing. I agree. Zarlat says, Pink, how's it going with the unicycle? Lion says, why not make your own fresh pineapple pizza? Making pizza from scratch is kind of a lot of work, and I'd much rather just order it. In fact, that's what I might do this evening. Depending on how long it takes me to get everything else done, I might just order a pizza. I do have a pretty good recipe for low carb slash, I think it's technically keto friendly pizza. And it's a good recipe, but it's not quite the same. I know we talked about recipes and stuff yesterday too, but the one I've used for pizza from scratch is called Fathead Pizza Dough. And it's I think it's almond flour. I haven't made it in a while. Almond flour, shredded cheese. I want to say, is it sour cream cheese? There's a whole bunch of like cheese and dairy stuff mixed together in lieu of your grains and gluten-based flours and wheats. And when you make it, it cooks into the texture of kind of like a thin crust pizza. And it's pretty good. But the whole point of it being extremely low carb. So if you're on something like keto or trying to cut carbs, it's good from that aspect. It has something like an eighth the carbs of a comparable slice of pizza from like a regular pizza joint. Oh, I need to get Spellbinder for the book. Lion Tamer says the pizza is made from nut. It's got, I think it's almond flour as part of it, yeah. Almond flour is a pretty good substitute to use in recipes where you need to cut out carbs from regular wheat-based flours, or if you can't have gluten. I've cooked with that. I've cooked with tapioca flour, which is also pretty interesting. Let's reroll. Oh boy, I'm gonna die. Tapioca flour is also pretty good for frying. If you're gonna make something that's battered and deep fried, and you're trying to avoid using regular flours, tapioca flour works pretty well for that. You just have to make sure you're using high heat oil, otherwise it gets kind of sticky. Walsey says, Raku, what are you allergic to? I used to have a mild allergy to nuts, but it went away. And now I don't have any food allergies. I have kind of grass and pollen based allergies that are more seasonal, and they never trigger at the same point during a year with the same symptoms. But thankfully I don't have any food allergies. I'm kind of lucky in that regard. This Earth body doesn't have any restrictions for stuff like that, which is nice. Oh god, I need something close proximity that can help me defense wise, or I'm gonna die. Spellbinder would be really nice, and I can evolve the Bibble. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to burn a res here. Yep. I might not actually be able to win this run. I don't think my defense is high enough to keep everything out for long enough. Oh, there was Spellbinder. Ah. I am very far away from the chests, but that was unfortunate. Okay, damage up could help. I gotta try and push north, and hopefully I can get... There it is, alright. If I can get to the chests, I might have a chance. Well, there's Santa Water. Wazzy says nut allergy. Yeah, yeah. Make your comments. I know what we're all thinking. I can't help it. For a time, putting nuts in my mouth would make my throat close up. It was not pleasant. But it wasn't severe, like anaphylactic shock. It'd just be more irritation, and it would go away. And then after a certain amount of time, the allergy itself just vanished. And I didn't need to get that orb. It's alright. At this point, I'm just trying not to die. Well, this is now you can nut. Yes, that's true. I have one mouth and I must nut. That's a good question for chat. What kind of nuts, if any, do you like to eat as a snack and not in any other context? I like cashews and pistachios and almonds too. Lion Tamer says, I only have seasonal allergies like pollen. Yeah, that's what I have. Lion says, chocolate covered nuts. Yeah, chocolate covered nuts are good. Sarlet says, honey roasted cashews. Also good. Fine choice. Man, in general, nuts are pretty versatile. Good protein, good snack. We have Brazil nuts, walnuts, chestnuts, D's nuts. Surprised no one said that. Mysterious Phoenix says pistachio and dark chocolate almonds. Yeah, I actually have a product that I was able to obtain from the Costco store we have here. And it's limoncello white chocolate cream coated almonds, and they're delicious. You know, kind of like a Jordan almond, but not a crisp, hard shell. Instead, it's white chocolate with a lemon cream flavor, and they're delicious. And they're only offered seasonally every once in a while. Wazzy says, I don't know how to feel about that. If you like lemon meringue type stuff and tart things, they're not really that tart. They're just kind of lemony. I should have gotten an extra one to send to Wazzy. I'll have to remember that for next time. I think that same company does pumpkin spice white chocolate coated almonds in the fall when everyone is doing pumpkin spice stuff. That's also pretty good. But those limoncello almonds are great. I'd eat some right now, but I don't want to eat on stream and turn it into an ASMR session. Well, I should be going... Oh, get the wings first. Then we go north. Let me get the armor. Armor would help a lot here. What do I have on me? I guess I can go Rune Tracer because I don't have anything else that can be evolved. I didn't plan my upgrades out too well this time. Mysterious Phoenix says, I'm not sure how to feel about pumpkin spice white chocolate. It ends up being just kind of more of a cinnamon white chocolate flavor for those almonds I was talking about. They're pretty good. I thought it was kind of a weird combination. I tried it and it's like, yeah, that's legit. I can get down with that. Alright, big level up. What we really need is evolves on water and one of the two wands I've got. Basically, get off me damage. But Vespers is good enough to keep out those really speedy waves of Minotaurmen. That's good. Sourlad says, what's your favorite type of cake? Mine is coffee cake or lemon cake. Good question, Sourlad. Good question for the chat. My favorite type of cake is any sort of white cake coated with marzipan. And I have not had one of those in years. I really like marzipan, but I don't get an opportunity to eat it very often. Failing that, any sort of white or yellow cake I like. I don't really like chocolate cake, which is, I'm sure, blasphemous to some. It's weird, I don't like chocolate cake, but I do like brownies. I think it's just, a lot of the chocolate cake tends to get dry if you don't make it right. Pink says, I like confetti cake with icing and sprinkles. Yeah, that's legit. What's your favorite type of frosting? I like buttercream, personally. I know some people like regular whipped or cream cheese. Cream cheese frosting is also pretty good, but I can't eat too much of it. Starlight says, Tres leches. Mysterious Phoenix says, big fan of carrot cake. Carrot cake is good. I know people tend to be a little bit divided on carrot cake, but I like it because I like the kind of blend of more neutral, kind of spiced flavor with cream cheese frosting, which is usually what you see on carrot cake. So yeah, that's legit. Pink says, I'm not picky about icing as long as it's relatively sweet. Ah, that's fair. If a cake like a white or yellow cake has some sort of fruit inside, or I guess be like a fruit jelly, like a jelly layer, I'm a big fan of that. Oh boy. Zarlad says, I miss Subway carrot cake cookies. Red sauce on strawberry. How do we feel about cheesecake? I do like cheesecake, but usually I like mine flavored, like a dulce de leche or the Philadelphia cheesecake, the ones that are blueberry. All right, what we got? Pink says, cheesecake can be pretty good. I don't like it when there's jam on it. Yeah, I like the combination of fruit flavors. But it doesn't need to be specifically fruit on a cheesecake. Like, I haven't been to a cheesecake factory in forever, but they did a dulce de leche cheesecake there that was pretty good. I've had peanut butter cheesecake before. I think Pink said that they're not a fan of peanut butter. But I like peanut butter on everything. Oh, that was a mistake. All right, shouldn't have done that. My ability to move is going to be pretty restricted. We still have about 9 minutes left. Mysterious Phoenix says, have you had zucchini chocolate cake? I have. That's pretty good too. Zucchini cake or zucchini bread. I know it seems like a weird combination to a lot of people, but it's pretty good. I have to say, it's kind of surprisingly good. I know it's maybe not a cake, but along the same lines, banana bread. Done right, banana bread's also pretty good. Alright, this should be Holy Wand. Alright. That'll help get the enemies off me a little bit. Pink says, banana bread, that's my favorite. Oh, that's good to know. Warm banana bread with like a little bit of butter. Pretty tops. I like that. Yeah, my mother knows a really good recipe for banana bread. Back on Homeworld. And it's less common to get outside of Hawaii. And I think last time I had some was when I went to Hawaii to visit. But mango bread, since you know they have a lot of mangoes there, mango bread's also pretty good. Oh, Sarlad's taking off. I'll see you later, Sarlad, and I will get that hydrate in right now. Thanks for tuning in the stream, dude. And I will remember to stretch. Oh, I missed another chest, but I don't have anything else to upgrade. Would like to make it over to the side and get that armor, though. Should be able to get down to the armor in a sec. I have to inch my way across as the waves get sort of thinned out. Because if I get too close, then I'll get mobbed. If I can actually beat this run, this will be the first time I've done it with Llama as the main character. Because her curse passive. I'm at curse 60%. And you can see how dense the waves are. Lion Tamer says, starts a fire in the corner after Sour leaves. Oh. Assuming Wazi's still here, she does have mod powers as well. So, arson at your own risk. Okay, right there. Okay, got the armor. Now we just need to level it up, and we should be able to hold here. Past the 25-minute mark, so we're looking all right. And now we got cockatrices. Cockatry? What's the plural for cockatrice? Alright, I think we hold here, we should be fine. Some of the enemies are getting a little bit inside the kill zone. You can see the blue kind of concentrated area. That's where all of the holy water. Oh boy, alright. That one got through. Surprised I didn't get hit. Alright. But it's dead now. That could have ended my entire run. And my entire career. At some point, the waves are going to click over to those big tanky golem enemies. As long as I can survive that, we should be good. I would not want to lose my run at 28 minutes, right near the end. Two minutes left. On the topic of desserts and stuff for the folks that are still here, especially the Canadian folks, since I don't really know what kind of snacks are common up there. You guys have a lot of donut places in Canada? I'm sure it's no news that Americans love donuts, but what about Canada? Is it just maple bars up there? Pink says, I live under a rock, so the only place I get donuts is from Timmy's. I think I asked Wazzy, but I can't remember what she said. You guys have Krispy Kremes as a chain in Canada? I think that exists up there, right? I would assume either Krispy Kremes or Dunkin' Donuts or both. Those are big chains here in the States. He says, I have no clue. Alright. Fair enough. My donut consumption. Uh-oh. Okay, I gotta be careful. Oh, man. Ah! 1922. That's a terrible, terrible way to die. I don't think there's anything I could do. That last wave was too tanky. I had 38 seconds left. Unfortunate. Pink says you're very close to the 30-minute mark. Yeah, I basically did the equivalent of face planting 3 feet before the finish line. Losing my revive earlier on is what screwed me there. But I also didn't build my loadout 100% efficiently. I could have slotted in some other things for the orb and the candelabra since I get them for free on that map. I could have been 2 more power-ups like speed or luck or even crown. Oh well. Lion Tamer says, I tried the new store-bought Krispy Kreme donut holes, and they tasted a bit more like whole wheat donuts instead of the usual fluffy white bread donuts. Oh, interesting. I wasn't aware that Krispy Kreme was selling like an off-the-shelf product in regular stores. Are they just in like a regular sealed plastic container? Because obviously they're not made fresh. Unless you're talking about from an actual Krispy Kreme, and that's a new product. I don't know. I haven't been to one in ages. I think Krispy Kreme donuts are fine. They're a bit overhyped in my opinion. But I still think they're good. I don't eat them readily, but that's probably a good thing. Pink says, well, my brain is melting, so I'm going to pass out for the next 12 hours. Bye, y'all. Have a good one. All right, catch you later, Pink. Thanks for tuning in. I'll send you some links to stuff, and you can check them out when you wake up. Oh, Wazzy is still here. On the topic of well-known donut chains in Canada, Wazzy, you guys have them? At least the ones we have in the States? Oh, Lion says it's a box with 4 packs of 6 donut holes. Huh. Wazzy says, have what? Specifically like Krispy Kreme as a chain or Dunkin' Donuts. Do you have either of those in Canada? Alright, I think we got everything. Yeah, we got everything on the achievement list as of right now. When new content gets released for Vampire Survivors, they usually add a few more achievements tied to either the new levels or new characters that are added. Ah, Wazzy says, we don't have Dunkin' and Crispy is in Toronto, I think. I see, so it hasn't really spread and taken over. Wazzy says, Pink is in my country too, you know. I know. Further up in the chat I asked Pink, but they live under a rock, so they said they didn't know. Which is fair. Granted, I don't think, unless you're a donut connoisseur. I wouldn't expect everyone to have global knowledge of chains and whatnot. Yeah, I would say you're really not missing too much at Krispy Kreme. It's fine, but not worth, you know, traveling several cities to do, or, you know, wait in line for hours. I wouldn't say it's that good. Walsey says Pink leaves the house when I require prank assistance. I see. In other words, when you force them to leave the house. Ooh, collection's cool. These are all of the collectible items in the game. Weapons, passives, dropped items from the destructible terrain. Here's the thing they call the NFT. Fire Breath. Alright. Well, I'm very disappointed with the end of that last run. That was the first time I failed one tonight. And I thought for sure I was going to have a first time clear with that one character. I'll have to work on Llama some more. Here, I'll show what I was talking about with the Curse power-up. The passive Skull Curse power-up you can buy with the money up here just adds 10% per level, and I've currently have it at a base 30%, which is pretty brutal. If I max it out at 50%, it's basically ultra hard mode every time I start. If I had it at 0, I could probably clear all the stages with everybody, no problem. So it's more of a challenge, but exceedingly difficult because the character I was just playing has her own curse passive that stacks on top of this. So that's what makes it tough. But I think we will go ahead and call that a session for today. Again, I like throwing Vampire Survivors into the stream rotation whenever new stuff comes out. The next update's probably in a week, so we might rotate this one out for something else. But hopefully folks enjoyed watching the absolute chaos that is this game. Again, it's very fun. If you have $3 to spare on Steam and want to support an indie developer, I recommend picking it up and messing around with it. It's fun. Wowsy says, thanks for streaming and have a good Pi Day. You too. I will celebrate most likely by ordering a pizza, which is a type of pie. Technically. Let's see who's online to raid. Oh. My friend Spalian is online. I've not seen her in a while. Let us pack up and go raid Spalian. They're playing Jackbox Party. Lion says, I've ordered my pizza and chocolate Dr. Pepper. Very good. All right, let's go to the outro. And go say what's up to Spalian. Oh, I will catch you folks in the next stream. Thanks for tuning in and have a good evening.